Ms. Adelson, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Judge.
All right. Good afternoon. Let's go ahead and address next State versus Donna Adelson, 2023 CF 3226.
Judge Alex Morris and Tim Rashbaum on behalf of Mr. Adelson. We're ready to ask the court for a trial date.
All right, Ms. Dugan, you can make your appearance.
This is Sarah Catherine Dugan for the state. We've discussed September trial date with the defense, and I think we all agree to those dates. And have kind of looked at the calendar for that time, looked at the court's trial weeks and a possible fifth week at the end of the week. And I think we're all flexible as to what will work for the court that month. We can make work for us.
Right, defense.
She got it right. Whichever week. Looking at your calendar, that last week of September, the fifth week, and then spilling over into a natural trial week seemed appealing, but I don't know what your schedule allows for.
Right. Well, this is somewhat difficult to say. Judge Allman still is in the process of determining who is going to be in what division. This case will stay with me, but if I'm otherwise in a civil division or doing something else, it probably becomes a little bit easier and more flexible to schedule the trial. But for now, let's operate as if I will still be in Division C. We'll put it on September. September 26th is the docket sounding you'd be asking for. That's the one before the fifth week.
Which is fine, Judge. Yes.
Ms. Dugan?
That'll be fine. We'd be fine with either the September 12th docket sounding or the 26th.
Actually, let's go ahead and put it on the 9/12 docket sounding. The idea being that the start of jury selection would be during that fifth week. But that should give us some time if there's anything that we need to work out ahead of time to deal with before any trial starts. I am going to end up, now that we have a date picked for 9/12 being the docket sounding and the week of trial starting September 30th, probably going to end up entering a separate order that deals with a motion and discovery cutoff. So that way we're not dealing with these issues up to the wire. However, cases have a mind of their own. The cutoff date will be in place. However, if we need to address it any further from there, we will. One matter that I did want to make sure we had a clear record on, has any plea offer been extended to the defense?
No, sir.
Does the state intend to give a plea offer?
Not that I know of, but if something changes, we'll let them know.
Very well. Has your client wanted to convey any offers to the state?
None.
And again, everyone knows me well. There's not going to be any prodding or pushing about plea offers or state you making one. But ultimately, when it comes down to it, if Ms. Adelson is to make a knowing, intelligent, and voluntary decision about going to trial, that includes whether or not there is any plea offer to reject or accept. If the state is going to make a plea offer, please notify the defense promptly. From there, if the defendant intends to reject it, she will do so. Are there any other matters that we need to address for today?
That's it, Judge.
Not from the state.
Very well. Ms. Adelson, the next time we have a status date, you will be in the Zoom booth so you can see and hear what's going on, similar to today. Before we get to September, do you all wish to set a status in the summer?
Please.
Right, before July or after?
I'm going to ask for one in June, preferably, and then take another look at one in August or September.
Okay. Then we'll go ahead and have a status hearing during my business week of July 22nd. We'll go ahead and put it at 1:30 in the afternoon. At that point, the order as to discovery cutoff, motion cutoff, and other pretrial matters that will already be in place, everyone will have your guidelines to operate from. There's nothing else to address from here. Ms. Adelson, that is going to conclude your case management hearing. Your attorneys will be in touch with you. Have a good afternoon.
Good, Judge.